After baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now in the box, Max Kepler, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1-1 the count now. Now pitch on the way. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
He's got it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Throw down to third. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. It swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the 1st right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Aaron Hicks will be next. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. skied in the air to straightaway left. Tachman moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hard hit toward the hole. Torres has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Ford.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
The pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. It's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. No outs, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Urshela brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On the season, Urshela is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Mike.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's gonna make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of the season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0 delivery. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tauchman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Now a throw over, runner back safely. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. It's fouled away. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Torres. This pitch is popped up. Gonzalez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. So 1-1. There's a slider that misses below the zone. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 21 for him on the season, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1 on its way. One run on 3 hits and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here he comes on 2-0. One run on 3 hits and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Urshela over to his right. And the inning is over. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. About set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on. All
right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB, but he went deep. That was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We're through 4. 2-1 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Windup and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Luis Arias.
The next twin up, Luis Arias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1, here it comes. Right side, hit hard. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta.
The catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fly ball heading for the alley. Kepler's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 out and a runner on second base. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Randy Dobnak, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Randy Dobnak.
Ready once again, Torres. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Torres is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Comes set with the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's 5-1 Yanks. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 50, Adam Warren.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Into the second deck and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 14 on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. 8th home run on the season for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tommy Kingley is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Minnesota leads this one 6-5. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the pitch, it's unhittable.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 11. Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another chance. Jorge Polanco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is going back, and this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. One and one, here it is. Snap throw behind the runner at second. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Looking Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Twins lead it 6-5. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This is popped up. Gonzalez moving to his left. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that one right down Main Street.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. full count still. The next 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Torres, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Josh Donaldson will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two and 2 the count. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. So a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The first baseman, number 9.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
That evens it up 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Full count now. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Max Kepler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Kepler, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Twins 8 and the Yankees 5. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65. Trevor.
Now at the plate, Mike Ford. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over somebody.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 29.
In now, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. May is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there and records the first out. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down go the Twins in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-0 on the way is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Shot towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And there's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Brett Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first for the Yankees. Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken to throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Ready with the 1-1. Last chance for the Yankees. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever.